What's good? What's good? It's your boy. It's Monday morning. It's been a long weekend, and it's the 10A podcast, and there's a lot to talk about. Don't mind the lighting in the background. If I'm too dark, let me know. I'll fix it. Long weekend of boxing. My man Turkey LC continues to make history, controversy, knockouts, ladies card. We had a lot of stuff going on. Christine should be jumping on right now. Wow, where do we start? It's Edgar Berlanga finished. We just saw what happened with Hamza Sharif. We're going to get into that. Shakur shines, stays in the pocket, and lets people know about it. Oh, there's some faulty raps. A lot of controversy about this weekend. The lady shine. We're going to get into that, and hopefully with my co-host after this. Yo, what it is. Christine should be on any minute. Ray Cunningham, good morning, bro. I had to sneak off. My wife's live on whatnot. Not it's her birthday today, but I had to come in here. Ray, I really appreciate you, Ray Cunningham. Happy birthday to your lovely wife. You know what I mean? But it's been an interesting week. I'm waiting for the team to get on. My apologies before I start the show. But man, oh man, it's been an interesting weekend. You know what I mean? I don't even know what to say. I mean, classic week of boxing, regardless of the outcomes and stuff like that. I had a good time watching it. But a lot of things happen, and a lot of things happen that may affect people's futures and stuff like that. And I definitely want to get into that. I'm waiting for Christine to come on right now. I can need some time off. Wax. Not gonna lie to you, man. We're gonna get into that. We're definitely going to get into that. You know, I mean, it's a rough weekend for him, but again, let me just set up this stuff right here. Put into profile. What happened to your boy Edgar? I don't know how that became my boy Edgar. Why do people associate your ethnicity with who you root for? I've never been a Berlanga guy like that. You know what I'm saying? Just being honest. I don't have nothing against him personally. But no, he's never been my guy. I've reached I root for him like now because I have a lot of people that we have mutual friends and stuff like that. But to be honest with you, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you. If anything, I've been the most critical of Edgar Berlanga, to be honest with you, in regards to his skill set. I've been calling this for a while, what transpired, and it's unfortunate, and it's probably a situation that I really didn't want to be right in. I'll tell you that I didn't want to be right in this situation in regards to Edgar Berlanga. And if you look everywhere on the internet, they are destroying him. Whether it's Steven Nelson, whether it's Oscar De La Hoya, whether it's Fernando Vargas Jr., they are absolutely killing him right now. And welcome the legend. Christine, I can't even hear you. What's going on here? Where's your audio, girl? Christine, she goes to New York and forgets to work the microphone.
Okay, I'm good. Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, where are you?
I'm at the gym. Hey, it's back on the grind, bro.
Oh my God, you forgot about the show today?
I didn't forget about the show. I had things to do, honey.
Oh my God. Dude, I don't know what's been going on with you the last couple of months.
What's going on with what?
I said, what's going on with you? But I
Can
don't
you
know.
hear me well?
I hear you. It's a little bit of a background. Sorry.
I have my mic on.
Okay. It's catching the background, but it's okay. But I'm waiting on Jamel. I don't know if Jamel made his flight. I'm not 100% sure. We are streaming.
Where was he? Where was he? He was coming from New York too?
Yeah, he was out there. But yeah, let's start off. Shout out to everybody today. There's a lot of people going to come in.
I'm about to go to my car.
You know what's crazy? How people associate your ethnicity with who you root for. So I had like a bunch of people like, your boy. And I'm like, what?
We're because people associate. What'd you say? Ethnicity.
Ethnicity.
Yeah, I'm going in my car. It's too loud in there. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys.
So we'll let Christine get ready real quick.
I know. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. This is like uncut. You know what I'm saying? Raw.
15 to 20 million. Ray, what are you talking about? 15 to 20 million. I'm not. Oh, you're talking about the Layla Ali. We're gonna talk about that. Layla Ali's like 50. I don't know what's going on with that, but 15.
Layla Ali. I think we're the same age. She's freaking gorgeous.
She is beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. That is
She
one thing.
is.
She
She
definitely got
is.
from the beautiful Muhammad Ali. His looks.
Yeah, she is beautiful, and she
But
is.
anyways, let's start off this show. There's a lot of people, there's a lot of controversy this weekend, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But we got to start off with I think the biggest. I wouldn't say shocker, but the biggest thing that's going on the internet, which is the Edgar Berlanga fight. But I got to start off with this.
Shiraz, congratulations. Berlanga. Oh my god, you got knocked out. Oh my god. Oh, something Canelo Alvarez couldn't do.
Yeah,
First of all, Oscar De La Hoya is the greatest troll ever. He doesn't let things go, and he is on Edgar's helmet. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I had Shiraz winning this fight. I was hoping that I was wrong about all the things I said about Edgar, but everything that I said about Edgar pretty much happened in this fight. And you know, and I said it once. I mean, how do I feel like? Let me just make this. I'm gonna say this. I feel like when it comes to Edgar, his his management definitely deserves um the utmost praise. Right, his biggest accomplishment is getting the Canelo fight. Right, and he got
Oh,
that
for
with
sure.
any notable wins. No notable wins. Right, and I kept telling people like,
True.
yo, he only had 16 rounds of a straight, basically of knockouts, which people put him to a certain level. And I'm like, look, the
Yeah.
level of competition stepped up, didn't look really good, kind of looked lost in the ring.
Yeah.
Um, gets suspended, comes back, they hand him a piece of meat, he gets the Canelo fight. I don't know how the hell. And then now the expectations are now you got Canelo, you can't go back. You got to fight guys that are contenders. And the
Yeah.
first guy that's not even considered a contender at 168, a guy that came up from 160 to 168, obliterates him in his hometown, New York City.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
After all of the talk from Edgar becoming the villain, um, trolling, and the expectation level, and now he's on defense mode right now. I mean, it's unfortunate, it's sad. Uh,
Yeah.
what did you think about it?
So the thing is that these champions, these boxers, they have a very small window,
Yeah,
to where they have their moments to be great, right? Not only in the ring but outside of the ring.
yep,
And I think that you are supposed to do everything that you need to do. You play
mhm,
it up. If you want to be the villain, be the villain. If you want to be whatever, be whatever. I think he did exactly what he needed to do. And really, honestly, what boxer really believes that they're going to lose? He didn't believe he was going to lose. He
yeah,
believed he was going to win. So he was going to play it up, and he
yeah,
did. The problem with that is now, the next day, the next few days, you're going to get killed on the internet, but it goes with it.
yeah,
It's part of it. It goes with the job, you
yeah,
know. So I don't know. I feel bad for him because anytime somebody gets hurt, I don't think it's a laughing matter
yeah,
because these guys and girls put everything in the ring for them, for us, for our entertainment, and you can get seriously hurt. We know you could die.
yeah,
So I feel bad for him, but I wanted him to win just because it was kind of like the last opportunity, like the last big shot I believe he's gonna get. Even though my boxing brain said he wasn't, I really wanted him to win, you know.
yeah. No, I mean the thing is too, and it's unfortunate for him was the knockout streak. The knockout streak for him kind of worked against him because it propelled him to
Yes.
popularity, and
Yes.
it put a false sense of we got. And I think even with his management, they're like, oh, we got to capitalize on him now. I
Yeah.
believe
Yeah.
behind the scenes, his management was like, look, if we don't capitalize, he's going to get exposed, and they were able to get Canelo Alvarez. You know
Right.
what I mean? And to be honest, he kind of rubbed promoters the wrong way, Oscar and Eddie Hearn. And I feel like his ego, I think, kind of put him in a situation where right now, I mean, who the hell wants to see him fight any of those guys, whether it be Charlo or whatever? And and even listen, people keep bringing up the Puerto Rican community, right?
Right.
I'm Puerto Rican.
I
I
know.
don't know one Puerto Rican that's not inside of his camp that really necessarily believes that he was that guy.
Right.
And
Right. And,
you
and,
know,
and I don't like that either because I like have Mexican blood, and some other, but majority Mex. I don't like, oh, well, he's Mexican, or oh, the Mexican. You know, I go for people based on what they do in the ring and if I like them or not. And I'm pretty sure you do the same thing. We can't just
yeah,
lump everybody together, like that. That's one of my pet peeves.
no, listen, I'm with you, and again, like I feel like when it comes to the Puerto Rican community, when it comes to the Mexican community, we've been very prudent, and we've been very successful in boxing. It's probably when it comes to Latinos in the sports, boxing, it's Puerto Rican, Mexican. Mexican, of course, has had more champions and whatnot, whatever. But it's always been something big. So whenever there's a Puerto Rican fighter, and I can speak from my side of it, it is very hard for those fighters to get their respect,
Yeah.
especially if you're not really from the island. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of us born
Right.
in New York City or whatnot. And look, I mean, the Puerto Rican community doesn't necessarily talk about Danny Garcia. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
Even Kermit Cintron. I mean, they're very, very selective. They love Amanda because Amanda's done what she's done. They've loved Camacho. And even with Camacho, there was a standoffish because he was raised in New York. He
Right.
had
And
to earn
and
that.
that's the
Yeah.
thing. It's a pick and choose
Mhm.
thing because
Yeah.
some Puerto Ricans I know they don't like, the New York Puerto Ricans and
Yeah.
like, no, we're from the island, this and that. There's a lot of
Mhm.
Mexicans and Mexican Americans like that. Like, no, you're not really Mexican. You were born in the US. You're
Yeah.
Mexican American.
Hmm.
So it, it
De La Hoya
it's
went
it's
through
the
it.
same.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
And
I mean, look at Richard Torres right now. He was really trying to capitalize on the Mexican side of him and trying to play on that, but it hasn't gone over very well, you
yeah,
know.
yeah, and that's the thing with Edgar, and I feel like a lot of the things that he was saying were a little overblown. Like, you never sold out the Garden. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
You were fighting in Orlando, you know,
Yeah.
and they did. Listen, his management, Kevin Conley, did an excellent job of putting him in position and making him millions. And even Eddie Hearn exposed it when he said, "We gave you fights and made you a millionaire." And got you Canelo with no wins, with no, and these are the
Right.
facts. And to be honest, you know, I'm saying that to say, like, I don't see him recovering from this. I really don't. I
Yeah.
said this before. I said once he has to fight the competition at 160, he's not going to survive. Where do we rate him? Max Kellerman at one point called him the worst prospect at 168 pounds. I mean,
Yeah.
these are just the facts.
No, it's
Um,
true. It's true. It's true. And it's like I hate to use the word gatekeeper, but he is still a big name as far as bringing some other younger champs up, and I believe that they will use him for that. And it happens all the time. It happens all the
yeah,
time.
yeah, and again, the pay is going to increase, and his
Sure.
ego is going to have to, he's going to have to suck it up. I hope,
But
and
he,
I
he
think
can
he.
still be a villain. I mean, he can still be a villain and keep the same persona.
See, this is where I disagree. Okay, in order to be a villain, you have to be greater than being a fan favorite.
What about Adrian Broner? He was the
Yeah,
villain to the end. Like, people
but
liked him for that.
no. But remember, he was winning fights. He was winning belts when he was a villain. When he finally got that ass whooping, people. This is very similar. People celebrated, and his stock plummeted,
Sure.
super plummeted.
Absolutely.
He ended
But
up
he didn't
getting
change who he was.
no. He wasn't. But do we really want to be Adrian Broner today?
Well, I don't know what he wants to be. All I'm saying is if he's being true to himself, he has to continue to be true to himself. He has to continue to believe in himself. Do we think that he's going to have another opportunity and he's going to win and get back on top? Personally, I do not. But I've seen stranger things happen.
No, you're right.
But he needs to be true to himself. And if he wants to be a villain to the end. Don't change because somebody's coming after you or criticizing you. Be
No,
you.
and to be honest with you, from what I hear with him, he doesn't even like that type of attention. Is that it kind of people were hating on, people were saying he wasn't that good, a lot of things that I was saying. And he embraced it. He was told to embrace it, and he did. And bro, and it sucks because a lot of the media that was eating this up and acting like his friend and patting him on his back,
Of
as soon as
course.
that happened, they were putting it out there like,
Of
look, watch what
course.
you say. I was like,
That's the thing. It's like boxing is a very lonely sport. They will love you today, and as soon as you have a loss, they're gonna dog your ass to the end.
yeah.
It's just how it is. You have to be really tough skinned and mentally strong, emotionally and mentally, because that's just how it is. It's this quick, this quick.
And you know what? It's the way he lost too. It was he didn't even look like he belonged, and that's
Yeah,
just the fact.
that's
I mean,
true.
people can say what they want.
That's
He
true.
didn't look like he belonged. He
I
did
agree.
not
I
look
agree.
like he belonged in the
He
same.
was outclassed by a
Shiraz
better.
literally looked like a superstar in front
He
of him.
did. He is a superstar.
Well, we don't know that. We really don't know that. I
He's a
mean, we could
superstar.
say we don't know that. You gotta remember his last fight.
I see it. He's going to continue to rise up the ranks. He is a superstar.
We don't. I mean, he has the backing. He has Turkey out of Seek and all that. But if you look at his
Right.
last fight compared to this, it's night and day. They said he had
Yeah.
hand injury, whatever. I'm not gonna say. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Right now, we're 50-50. I think he has the tools. I'm with you. He's a very tall fighter, 6'3" at 168. It's kind of crazy. But at the same time, his biggest notable win is Edgar Berlanga. Where do we place Edgar Berlanga?
Hmm. Hmm.
So, I mean, that's a question to be answered. And I think
He
that
he did
makes
what he had
him.
to do on the night that he had to do it, and that's the
Yeah, yeah.
thing. You just one step at a time.
Oh, he's gonna get Canelo. He's gonna get Canelo out of
Oh,
it.
for sure. I mean, look who he's with. Come on.
But that's the thing. He's gonna get Canelo. Edgar, I mean, at this point, he's gonna have to, and he can't take a Manteca. People are gonna tune in. He almost has to take a risky fight.
Yeah.
Uh, and again, I mean, I think he's done. Right now, I think he's literally got
Yeah.
one hand put himself out of the grave right now.
I'm really hoping that he's made really smart decisions with his money that
Business
he's
wise, yeah,
made.
yeah.
Because I believe so too. Is he gonna get another one or two shots to help somebody up? Yeah, but like you said, the money's not gonna be there. The stage
I,
is not gonna be the same.
I'll tell you this: he's gonna learn a lot from this loss, and what he's gonna learn is who's really in your corner. There's a lot of people that
See
want to be
that's the
around you.
thing.
Yeah.
That is the thing that I tell boxers all the freaking time, and I wish Jamel was on, because I remember after a disappointing loss on him, it's like you look around and you see who is in the locker room with you, who is
Yeah.
there, on your ride home, who is there to make sure you're okay, who's checking on you. It's very important because it's so easy to have an entourage and have people that want to jump on board when you're on the bandwagon. It's when you're not that star anymore. You've fallen from grace.
No,
Who's there?
absolutely. And so there's a lot of controversy now being trying to be built up in this fight. And I feel like I don't know if his camp is putting this out there, but so now and this I mean my guy Florio put this out there on a blog, and I keep seeing it in the comments. The only reason I'm bringing it up, but now they're bringing
I,
up
I,
this.
don't, I don't have my glasses on. I can't see nothing.
Oh no, I'm gonna
He
play.
knocked out Edgar Berlanga, my people. This is what the people are saying. A lot of people hit me up saying that, and I had to look it up. They said, Mr. Suspicious, things are looking too suspicious under those hand wraps. And when I look at them, they look a little too perfect after 5 rounds of fighting, and he never cut them off. You're supposed to cut off your hand wraps, and they're supposed to check him at least. They never checked them. I saw them cut off the gloves, take off the gloves. As soon as he did that, he hugged somebody else. If you want to watch the post-fight, go watch the post-fight. You'll see he didn't get those checked immediately, my people. And you can tell the way Canelo called him and the way he reacted with Canelo was way different. When he got caught with a left hook by him, look how he reacted. His eyes was rolling to the back of his head every time, my people. It seemed a little suspicious, and we all know that's, Turkey's son, pretty much, my people. Official rule in practice, it says boxers must wait until a commissioned inspector or an official examines and verifies the hand wraps after the fight. This is to ensure no foul play, tampering, loaded wraps, hidden materials, protect evidence if there's a protest or appeal, maintain regulatory integrity of the bout, my people. What happens if a fighter removes wraps too early, like what happened here, seems like, can be fined or reprimanded by the commission. If the fight had controversy, injury, foul, unusual knockout, appeals, drug investigations, fight result reviews, a lot of different things could go wrong from him doing this, my people. What a boxer should do after the fight: go to their corner with their gloves still on. 2, Commission official will observe the cutman or coach removing the glove. 3. Wait until an inspector visually inspects or cuts off the hand wrap. They did not do this. They didn't inspect it or cut it off, the left one. Sometimes wraps are bagged and kept by the commission. Well, we got to see those, I feel like, my people, because it's a little suspicious and the numbers ain't numbering. The raps ain't rapping right now. The way it was perfect up there, the way they didn't check it, as soon as they cut off his gloves, he started hugging other people. I watched it in slow-mo. I was checking to see if they checked that hand wrap. That hand wrap, they did not check. They cut one hand wrap, and I'm thinking, yo, they probably cut one hand wrap, and that's the one they kept. I don't know if commission cut it or his coach cut it. So we don't know if it was the left hand or right hand. That was a little sus. But one of those one of those hand wraps did not get checked. One of those.
I'm gonna leave it there. So basically,
You know what, my people? You know what, my people? Look, this is the thing. Berlanga's team is not stupid. Okay, they're professionals. They've been doing this.
Yeah.
Whenever the opponent's hand is getting wrapped, somebody from Berlanga's team goes in there, watches the whole wrapping with the commission there too, and then you stand there when they put the glove on. Once that glove is put on, they tie it up, they tape it up. This is all done in front of Berlanga's people. Like we have that. Hello, that's like it happens all the time. So there is no way today, after all of the things that happened in the 90s and whatever, that the same shit's gonna happen. People are always looking with these conspiracy theories. Too perfect hand wrap after the 5th round. Are you kidding me? If you have a professional cut person that is a really good hand wrapper, like we have, like my husband is the best, that shit ain't moving. It's not moving. People kill me with this stuff. It's funny. He's gonna call out every single rule. Okay.
I mean, listen, I didn't believe it either. Shout out to my guy Flora. I fuck with his stuff, but I mean, listen, a lot of this stuff is clickbait. A lot of this stuff is to create controversy, and again, Edgar has a lot of people that really support us. I see a lot of people talking about the hand. I'm probably gonna hear it from other people, but
of course you are.
I'm gonna be honest, and I want to bring up the Canelo thing, and this is something that irks my soul when people were like, well, Canelo didn't do this, and he took it from Canelo. Well, you got to remember also, he wasn't engaging with Canelo.
I said it. I said he lasted all those rounds with Canelo, and you think that Canelo's gonna beat? But I did say that, and
no. I'm talking about. I'm talking about him saying basically the effect of Canelo hitting him, and that's completely different. If you look at the approach when he fought Hamza as opposed to Canelo, he was on the ropes most of the time against Canelo. He was literally not trying to fight him like that. And when you fight defensive, you're going to be more prepared to take punches. He was trying to actually fight Hamza.
Yeah,
and that's why he was caught so openly.
That was a mistake. I mean, he wanted to bang with him a little bit.
It's different, and people understand, like, he didn't fear. I don't think he feared Hamza. I think he maybe underestimated his power with Canelo.
Yeah, sure.
He kind of was in a bigger moment, and he kind of used the ropes and stood back. He wasn't as aggressive until later when he realized, okay, maybe I could take the punch. But it was he was trying to get inside, and Hamza was, he was in the middle of the ring, and he got caught out there. And listen, Hamza got power. What did he had? 17 straight knockouts or something like that?
And he did exactly what he needed to do. He can box and he has power. He looks great.
No, he did. And listen, I'm gonna say this, and I think the hands wrap thing is not going to catch steam. I think it's going to be, of course, conspiracy theories and whatnot. But again, with the Margarito situation was completely different, and they tested it and they found out it was plaster, whatnot, whatever the hell it was.
They weren't watching it closely, obviously. Now they are. They don't. They watch very closely. Trust me.
And another thing is too, people got to realize too, like, that's two completely different fighters. Like, Cotto was built a whole lot different. This is why he's a Hall of Famer. You know what I mean? He already had big victories. I don't see this.
Oh yeah, Cotto and Berlanga. There's no.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't see Edgar really bouncing back from this at all. And again, it's unfortunate, but I will say this about Edgar: he should be proud of himself in regards to where he got, how much money he made. And most guys don't get the opportunities he got, to be honest.
Right, for real. Yeah, his management team is amazing.
I don't know. Kevin Conley did a hell of a job. They did a great job, and I just feel like right now, I hate to count people out, but I don't think his skills. And then another thing, people are gonna say, "Oh, could he go up to 175?" I don't think so. I mean, you're gonna face guys that hit harder.
Yeah, that
I
wouldn't be
mean,
smart.
if let me ask you, if what would you do if you were his camp at this point?
The thing is this, it's very hard to tell a boxer that enough is enough because they want to box, they want to fight. They're fighters. They have fighting hearts, and minds. The only thing you can do is really support them and try to keep them from getting seriously hurt. Because if you decide that you're like, you need to stop, and if you don't stop, I'm going to stop, they're going to go with somebody else that's going to really use them and really take advantage of them. So, I believe he has a good team that cares about him, and you just really have to see what's being offered so you can protect them the best way that you can.
You know what plays in my mind too, when somebody takes that devastating of a loss and takes a beating like that, it's very hard to recover from that.
It is mentally too, and I know he went to the hospital after. I don't know what the status was on that or anything like that, but I think he was hurt.
Oh no, he was definitely. I mean, you've seen it when he fell
Yeah,
the first time, and
yeah,
he does this thing where he pounces his gloves to let people know he's okay. I
yeah,
seen his eyes. I was like, oh, he's done. Like he's finished. Like,
yeah. He didn't look good.
yeah, he didn't look good,
I hope he's
and
okay. I hope he's okay.
yeah. I mean, shout out to his wife holding him down, picking his head up when she was
Absolutely,
holding
absolutely.
him down.
It's a good
Shout out
wife
to
to
his whole
do.
team. But I just feel like it wasn't what it was. On the flip side of that, the other guy in the main event, Shakur Stevenson, had a very, very Money Mayweather type performance versus Zepeda. What was your take on Shakur versus Zepeda?
Man, it was great. It was beautiful. Shakur did exactly what he needed to do. His defense was beautiful. He was in the pocket. He was trying to show everybody, look, I'm not a track star. I'm a boxer. I box when I need to. I move when I need to. I can sit in the pocket when I need to. Defense tight. He looked great. I give him nothing but props, really.
Yeah, I feel the same. I thought he would stop Zepeda. Zepeda showed me um a pretty good chin, but it
Yeah,
also did show me that Shakur, and just being honest, he knows his opponents. And
absolutely.
before the fight, I knew Zepeda could have hurt him. We all knew Zepeda wasn't a big puncher, and he
Yeah,
wanted to make a point. He wants to make a point, and he really wanted to do it in front of Turkey Alashik, who has the bag. That
yeah.
I can stay here. I'm gonna fight. Now, does he do that against, let's say, a Tank Davis? Is to be seen or whatnot.
Tank's in jail right now, isn't he? I mean, are
Well,
we
yeah,
even still
yeah.
talking about Tank right now? Like,
Well, we got Tank news too. But I mean, that's the fight that he clamors. I will say this: I got Shakur beating everybody at 135.
yeah, same. So do I. And the thing is, too, is like different opponents you do different things with. So yeah, of course, are you going to sit in the pocket with a heavy puncher? No, you're not. Maybe a little bit, but not too much. So yeah, it just depends on who you're in front of. But
I will say,
he handled him Zepeda well. Zepeda's great.
yeah,
But he
well, yeah. I feel like the positive part of it. I didn't see any wincing when he hit. I felt like he stood there in the pocket, got busy. Whoever wrapped his hands this time did a very good job. Shout out
yeah.
to them.
Yeah,
Uh,
absolutely.
and possibly Shakur. I don't believe he's going to get Gervonta, period. But at least he has the opportunities to maybe go up to 140. I think Matias won as well. I think that may be a fight
That was a good fight.
that could get him, some props. Or, you still got Tiafimo. He did say Tiafimo. Even though if Tiafimo says he's going to fight somebody and then doesn't do it, I don't understand what's going on with him. But I feel
Yeah.
like I think Shakur's starting to realize that he's not going to get the Gervonta fight, and I hope he realizes.
I don't think that he's even like that stressed about it, honestly.
No, I mean, what are you waiting for? I mean, the guy's not going to fight you.
Keep on moving next.
Yeah, I think he's going to move up. I think he's going to move up to 140, 147. I wouldn't be surprised. He's expressed it. He said he'd fight Brian Norman Jr. I think 147 right now is extremely realistic for him, just simply because most of the guys that are going to be in there are from his original division. You know what I mean? If you think about it,
Yeah.
Teofimo's going to go up. Rolly Romero, I think he beats Rolly. You got Devin Haney. Everybody, you got Ryan Garcia. I think all of the money that he's going to be looking for is at 147. I think Hitchinson goes up. I think everybody's gonna eventually be at 147. So I'm expecting Shakur to go up, and I think he's gonna dominate. I really do. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. You
Yeah,
speaking of Jim,
he's still young. He's healthy. You know, all the brittle hand talk I think has been put to bed, and yeah, I'm excited to see what he's going to be doing next.
well, you know what's crazy? I remember when Floyd was dealing with the hand thing, he was at a lighter weight. When he got up to 147, he did get people to wrap up and wrap his hands better and stuff like that. But can the weight also help when you go up in weight? I don't know. I'm asking you as a trainer.
I really believe, and I don't know who wraps his hands or doesn't. And I'm not trying to criticize anybody. I just know from my experience, from what I've seen with other fighters, that a lot of times the hands are not being taken care of properly, but not only in the fight, but I mean in the gym. So when you're in the gym, you also have to have your padding and be wrapped up really well, because they're your money makers and you can get hurt, you know, in the gym. So you always have to take care of your hands. And maybe there was a day or two he didn't, or nobody was wrapping him, or he didn't wrap well. I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know. But that is major.
You bring up Gervonta Davis. A lot of people want to see that fight versus Shakur Stevenson. I don't believe it's going to happen, but he did. He was on the news again, positive and negative, but he did get arrested recently for domestic violence, and he's dealing with that. Basically, from a case of from I think this year, like maybe a few months back, and they caught him in Miami, and he got out. He's out of jail, and then this came out from Keith. I don't know who this is. But it said with the Gervonta Lamont Roach rematch, obviously not happening August 16th, PBC is looking to scheduling it for August 23rd or August 30th in Las Vegas. Not clear if that's realistic. At this point, was told that Tank hadn't been training for 3 weeks before he was arrested again early Friday morning. I mean, what is it today? It's July 14th.
Mm-hmm.
That would give him a month and a half to be prepared for this fight. I don't believe in August. I don't believe it's going to happen at all, to be honest.
Yeah. Sadly, yeah.
Is it possible that Gervonta Davis takes this? I mean, right now, he's going to be dealing with a lot of legal stuff, probably lawsuits behind this fight, child support. I mean, it's going to be really bad.
Yeah, you know, I'm hearing, you know, I was hearing a lot of rumors, you know, in New York, and I say rumors because I don't know if it's true or not, and
but, yep.
but I believe that it's going to be circled back to where Jake Paul and Tank are going to put on something. You know, it's kind of sad because boxing is so entertaining and we love it so much, but it seems like there's so much theatrics, and it's turning into kind of like a circus. It's a little bit, especially when these weight classes are so wide and experience is so wide and things like that. But like I said, that's rumor that I've heard. I don't know it to be true or not. But if it does happen, you know, there's a lot of money to be made on all parties associated. Do we necessarily want to see that? No. As boxing heads,
why do you
no.
think it's taking so long? I mean, originally supposed to be June 21st, then August 16th, then Tank goes dark. Out of nowhere, after Lamont Roach signs the fight for August 16th. Does Gervonta even want it? I don't believe he does.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. He knows. He knows that Roach and his team have his number.
No, I mean I'm with you 1,000%. Especially, listen, the guy signs the offer. He's doing all these Twitch videos like, yeah, it's gonna happen. Hey, I'm assuming he's in camp. Tank goes dark, doesn't train for 3 weeks, clearly bypassing the fight. And I've been hearing the same rumors too about Jake Paul versus him in November.
Yeah.
I don't believe he's going to take the fight. I think he's going to keep procrastinating until that bag is set. And I do believe, this is what I believe. I think he's using the PBC against Jake Paul in order to bring up the bag even more. You want this fight? I want more. I think he's even bringing in Turkey at this point with flirting with the Shakur situation. I got Shakur, Lamont, or Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Who's going to give me the biggest offer? Similar to
Sure. And the position that he's in at this moment, he's able to do that.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Somebody said Tank will stop him if they fight again. Well, you need to tell Tank that, because I don't even think Tank believes that.
Yeah, tell Tank that.
Yeah, I do. I'm with you, Christine. I do believe that he is going to take Jake Paul in November. And
Yeah.
I mean, but Lamar Roach, damn, I had the video. I forgot to put it up. But Lamar Roach believes it's still happening. He's out there saying, "Oh, the fight's still happening." You know, bro said it's going down, and I'm sitting there. I feel like he's hoping, and I think it was
Yeah.
Jamel brought up a really good point. He was like, "Look, he's in no position. Like he really is in no position. He doesn't really have the best backing in order to make this fight happen."
Roach. Yeah.
Yeah, Roach.
Yeah.
Come on, Roach.
Yeah. No. Unfortunately, yeah.
Unfortunately, this is all going to come down to what Tank wants to do, and
Absolutely.
Tank has proven day in and day out that he does not want the big fight.
Yeah.
And when he took Lamar Roach, he had bigger options. He had better options. He could have took Curry. He could have took a lot. He could have took Teofimo. He could have took a lot of guys, and he chose Lamar Roach because I believe that he thought Roach was just not it.
Yeah.
Roach
Yeah. Exactly.
So
I mean, really, nobody thought that Roach was going to do what he did. Nobody did except for me.
And Jamel did too. But
Yeah.
nobody believed it. And I
Right.
don't even think his camp believed it. Tank's camp definitely thought it was
No, yeah.
And remember too, he was complaining about the money they offered for that fight. And people yo, you can't sell this fight. How do you expect this to continue? You know what I mean? So
Right.
I get it. I totally get it. I'm trying to find this Roach video. Look, this is what Roach was saying. This is recent. I'm gonna open it right now.
Everybody home already. So for all you people that ain't like, what I'm saying, keep talking about something, oh, y'all not fighting, this and that, woo-de-woo. We did him a quick little spa treatment and got the fuck up out of there, you hear me? So I just want to let y'all know that the fight's still on. The fight's still scheduled to be August 16th. We just waiting on the announcement. I heard that shit earlier today.
So he's saying they're waiting on an announcement.
Yeah.
I think that's bullshit. I mean, an announcement.
Yeah.
Literally July 14th. We all know that these you were just involved in a mega event. They promoted that about 3 months ago, right?
Yep.
The Hamza versus Edgar Berlanga.
Yep.
You're telling me an organization would risk the promotion, the pre-buys, all of that, the pre-ticket sales, all of that to do it in a month? I don't believe it.
I know. It's like I want to be totally wrong. I want Roach to prove us all wrong, that there's an announcement that's going to be made and that it happens. I do. That's what I wish and hope. I just don't see it. I don't see it from a business perspective, from a fan perspective, from anything. I mean, especially if they're saying, Tank's not training. There's no way he's going to get in the ring without training. And he just got out of jail, and I don't know. I don't know.
Red Quarterback says he said he wants to get out of his facilities and bank balance intact. I don't know who he's referring to. Maybe he's only about. He's clearly about the money. Goddamn MMA says I think it's easy to sell a fight that was so close, especially when the A side is still Tank. But he wants to keep getting paid and being the face of boxing. He needs to step up and go. He's the face of American boxing, guys. Let's be honest. Like, let's keep it real at this point.
Yeah.
And that's slipping with the fans.
Yeah, and that's like,
he doesn't want to fight.
Arguable.
Yeah, like he doesn't want to fight the big fights, and the people, people are noticing it. And I think that's the only explanation for what he's going through now. Like, there's no way, especially if you want, again, this is a pay-per-view fight, right?
Yeah.
Even if you're Tank, you want more time to sell pay-per-views. You want the announcement. The announcement, then you're going to have the press conferences, probably in LA, Vegas. There's a lot of things that go into this. It's not just, all right, we're in training camp and we're going to, no, bro, it doesn't work, bro.
No.
So, I don't believe
everything's got to be right. Everything's got to be right. The eating, the training, every hydration, everything. It's just a lot.
He's partying. He's partying. How ready is he to train? He got picked up in Miami. He looked like he was at a club. He had his collar shirt on. Like, I'm like, where's he going? So if you're in Miami, we all know what they're doing. People are partying. I don't think he lives in Miami.
Yeah.
So he was definitely not.
You don't go to Miami to train, okay? I mean, sorry, man. You just don't.
Unless you're David Benavidez. But I'm just saying, like, I feel like Tank he's done everything in his power to show that he does not want this fight, and it's unfortunate. Roach is like, yeah, no. Listen, and you got to think about it too. As close a fight as it was, there's no way that Tank is gonna do what he's doing if
Yeah.
he's really gonna actually take the fight. I'm
Yeah, that's true.
Tank can definitely make the bag by putting on a show and beating his toughest opponent recently. I get it, he loses and then he's washed, about to go to war. No, I really think he's listen. He's pending these. He's putting these guys against each other. I don't believe he's gonna end up fighting any of those two. If I had to put it from a scale of one, who's second or third option, I think one would probably be Jake Paul, two would be Jake Paul, and three would be Jake Paul. I don't believe he wants none of Shakur or Lamont at this point.
Same. I agree with you.
That's just how I feel.
I agree.
Um, moving forward, we can't overlook what just transpired this weekend with the ladies. I mean, a lot happened. Christine, you was in the building.
Yes. Can I just say shout out to MVP because they're such a class act. I mean, from the moment that you step off the plane, get into the shuttle, and then you go back in the shuttle to go back home, every single moment and thing that they did was so amazing. I mean, everybody had their own personal people to deal with. They are just excellent in everything that they did and do. Excellent. Shout out to them.
No, absolutely. I mean, Christine was she had her own personal masseuse. She had her own
Yeah.
chef. I was calling Christine. She was like, I can't talk to you. I had to talk to somebody else in order to talk to
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah.
it was legendary. But all the women were in attendance. My homegirl Tiara Brown was in the building. Layla
Yes.
Ali was in the building. She looks amazing, by the way.
Oh,
Um,
Tierra said she's not your homegirl, but yeah, she was in the
we're
building.
besties. We're literally besties.
Yeah, okay.
Me and Tiara are clearly besties.
Mhm. Yeah.
The Amanda Serrano card versus um
Katie Taylor.
Taylor. Yeah, the legend. You know what's crazy? Everybody argues about the GOAT situation. They say, is it Amanda? Is it Clarissa? When are they going to start saying, is it Katie? She beat Amanda 3 times. Am I tripping with this? And this, I think, was the most clear. The third one was the most clear to me. Like, I don't know what. I mean, my brother had called me. He was like, what are they telling Amanda to do? Like, she can't touch her. Like,
I
she's not
know.
being as aggressive.
You
What?
know what? They both of them had a different game plan this time, and it was exceptional because the last two fights they were like in a war. They were in a war, and Katie said Amanda hit so damn hard. This time they both wanted to box, and they did. And Katie, obviously, she got her hand raised and she outboxed her, but it was very interesting to see how the style and the instruction had changed from the last two fights.
Well, my thing is this, and I think Katie's the better boxer.
Oh, for sure.
I would have figured that it would have been a better fight for Amanda if she made it into a dirty fight, a muddy fight, something like that.
That's exactly what the undisputed champ did to us, which was so smart.
Mm,
You make it a dirty, ugly fight because you know what your opponent's going to do, or most likely what they're going to do, and you have to make it dirty. And I would have thought too that Amanda might have made it a little bit more dirty, but she chose to box. But she shows us how versatile she is. She can box, she
yeah.
can bang, you know. Um, Shout out to both of those women.
No, absolutely. They made history. The garden was jumping.
Yes,
Shade
it was
Green,
packed.
yeah,
It was packed to the
Shade
rafters.
Green literally wins the belt. Big night for her. This Red
Yes,
Corner sends Don Line says to Miss Chicken, she dared to dream. Chicken did take a L to Sugar Neeks.
yes,
You know what's crazy? Sugar Neeks looks so much bigger than her. Like I was like, what
yeah,
did she
yeah.
hydrate
She
up
was
to?
big. Yeah, she was big and strong, and she's very strong.
Yeah.
And they're lovely. They're lovely. After the fight, we talked. Her team was lovely.
That's
She's lovely. Shout out to her. They had the plan for us. Shout out to them. Props.
no, absolutely. Sugar Neeks definitely did her thing.
Yes.
I mean, where does Chicken go from there?
I know she's got two more fights left with MVP. You know, I don't know what's gonna happen. We're gonna have to just kind of take some time and think about where we're gonna go. As far as her career as a team. So we'll I don't know yet. We're gonna figure it out. But in the meantime, she needs to be with her kids and take some time out. And in the meantime, my husband, my son, and I, and our coaches and our boxers are back in the gym today. Our other boxers are back in the gym today. So
You didn't go to the sandwich spot, did you?
I'm sorry.
You didn't go to the sandwich spot, did you? That I told you to go.
I went to a sandwich spot by Central Park, and it was another, and it wasn't the one that you told me about because I was on limited time. But it was really good too. It was by Central Park, and my husband had a Reuben, and
I know. You guys should have won what I told you. But anyways, where does women's boxing? Oh, Alicia Baumgartner also fought. She said
yes,
she Katie Taylor. What was your take on? I wasn't too overly impressed by Alicia in that fight.
yeah.
She was only
Miranda, she had her number. You have to remember.
Hello, are you there? I think we just lost.
Sorry about that. Yeah. Sorry about that. Congratulations. Somebody calling me, even though I have it on Do Not Disturb. You have to remember, congratulations to Alicia. Congratulations. She had a wonderful walkout. She won. You have to remember, Miranda comes from a boxing background.
Yeah.
And honestly, I thought that Alicia was going to knock her out because
yeah, you did predict that.
We've sparred her. We've sparred her. Chicken has sparred Miranda. She has. And I was like, man, Alicia is going to really annihilate this lady. And she's so nice. But she didn't. Some can argue that the scores were really off. And some can argue that.
It was closer, to be honest with you.
Yes, it was closer. And some can argue that Miranda outboxed her and won. But as we know, you have to beat the star convincingly, and we know that Baumgartner is the star. So props to her, though. I know that we were talking to Miranda's coach. She has some of her teams. She's got 4 more fights with MVP. I believe it's 3 or 4 more fights with MVP and like a 2-year contract. So we're going to see her again. And we should. I want to see her again. She looked great.
No, she looked really good. I was
really good.
I was
better than I thought she was going to look.
Yeah, I can't take your opinion on these women anymore. I can't.
My opinion.
I'm gonna call Tiara. Me and Tiara are gonna have a conversation. That's my girl. No, that's my girl. I'm taking her out to dinner. Her and her wife. I'm gonna take them out to dinner.
She doesn't have a wife, but okay. Now she's really not gonna talk to you.
I could have sworn she had a wife. Didn't she say she had a wife? I must have been talking to somebody.
I'm sorry, Tiara. I'm so sorry, girl.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I love you. I apologize. I could have sworn that's what you said when we spoke.
Never have I said that.
No, I could have. No, not you. I thought she said it before.
Oh,
but another big person was in the building. Clarissa Shields was in the building, but also Remy Ma was in the building.
Well, she was not. She was not at the Jake Paul.
At the Jake Paul, she was in for the next day.
Yes,
but Layla Ali, I was going to bring that up. Layla Ali said she would fight her for $15 to $20 million, and I don't know how old Layla Ali is. But Clarissa said she'd do it. What do you think?
Layla's got to be. No, you know what? I thought Layla's younger than I am. She's got to be in her late 40s or early 40s. How old is Layla? Somebody?
I have no clue. Layla Ali, I have no clue.
I mean, why not? Why not? It would be a stellar show. Layla. Women, we can go longer than y'all guys. Sorry, it's true.
47.
47. Okay, so she's close to 50.
I'll be honest with you. Layla Ali, I don't know. When was the last time she fought?
It's been years.
I mean, Clarissa's active. Clarissa is, I think, 30 now.
But remember what we were talking about earlier. I mean, the boxing is changing. It's turning into a production.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, Javante, Jake Paul, come on. It's a production.
Yeah, that's true.
So, and if they're going to make, major life-changing money, You know, I think that Clarissa would have to be able to sit down at the table with Jake.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he's the one that's going to pay for it. Nobody else, I think, would pay for that fight.
No.
I'll say this in regards to that. You know, to me, it would kind of be disrespectful for Layla's legacy and for Clarissa too to fight her at that age. I'm sorry, especially
Well, was it disrespectful when Jake and Mike fought to his
yes,
legacy?
yes, but that was a clown show. Layla Ali's not going to sign up for a clown show. And Clarissa, they really got beef. Clarissa and Layla used to be very close, and apparently they have beef. And that's just what it is. I don't want to see Layla Ali go out on her back like that, and I think that's what's going to happen. Carissa's going to smoke her. She's
Well,
just
you know,
big.
I think that she has every right to make that choice. And I think that if somebody offered you 20 to 50 million dollars, you're gonna go out on your back if that's what you need to do.
I mean, Layla Ali's last fight was in 2007. Is absolutely crazy. That's almost 20 years.
Yeah.
So you're asking somebody to get off.
She's still very fit. I'm sure she takes very good care of herself, and she's probably in the gym still.
I mean, yeah, but to be active, I think it's completely different, man.
Look, I'm not saying that Layla's gonna go in there and wash Clarissa. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that if somebody's gonna offer them the money,
Did
there's
you
a lot
pay to
of
see it?
people that would want to see that fight.
I was surprised. I think Layla said that out of sheer pride because I think she knew the elephant in the room was her and Clarissa were beefing, and Clarissa will be out there this week. And I think her pride said that. But in reality, if I was her family, I wouldn't do it. And again, if she's anything like her dad, he's willing to put it all on the line, and she is very.
Yeah, and I don't think it's about pride. I think that she's just like, I mean, y'all want to ask me that, we want to talk about it, I'm gonna put it out there, let's go.
Yeah, it's true. I don't want to see another. I mean, you were in the building for the face off between Remy Ma and Clarissa Shields. I mean, how was that? They were on opposite ring. Where were you? I think you were sitting behind Tim Lampley. That's my boy right there. That's really my boy. I mean, come on, don't. I know you were looking. I know you were
It
talking.
was funny.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
It was funny. It was funny. I was
What'd you
just
say?
like, oh wow, damn.
You
This
didn't-
is petty. This is so petty. It was so
They were on
whoever
opposite rings.
orchestrated that was funny.
They were on opposite rings, and it was kind of like they were staring at each other from opposite rings. It was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody was in the building. Why did you lie to Connor Ben and tell him I wasn't a fan? I love Connor Ben. What's wrong with you? That is my guy. Me and him are as close as me and Bomac. That's my guy.
Okay. All right.
I just spoke to Bomac last night.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? You don't believe
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Hollywood Heights, I think Shields washes Ali. I wouldn't want to see it either. Hasn't fought in almost 20 years. Don't matter if you're sparring and training. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't want to see that fight. I don't.
You know, you'll watch it. We'll both watch it. Whether we want to see it or not, we're gonna watch it.
I watch everything.
Exactly. So it'd be nice if we could pick and choose what we can see and what we can't see. I mean, yeah, I guess we can as far as turning on and off the TV, but as far as what's being put out there, we don't have too much say.
Christine was definitely in the fight, card and queen. She pulled up. She was Hollywood. She had her own limo. It was crazy. She had her own driver. She didn't even invite me, which is crazy.
Oh, here we go.
Well, what's next? What's next for Amanda? Does Amanda fight again, or does she retire and just become an executive?
You know, I believe that she still wants to fight. But I'm not really sure what's going to happen. I know that it seems as though whenever she does retire, when she is done,
I mean, Puerto Rico,
that the face of MVP will be a Baumgartner, I'm sure.
You know what?
It seems as though things are being set up that way.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to put a dark horse out there. I don't think it is going to be Alicia. I think the plans are to be Alicia.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. The plans. Anything can change, but the plans are that. I think from my perspective.
I think the plans are, but for some strange reason, I just don't think that's what's going to end up happening.
Yeah.
Jake is signing a lot of females, a lot of prospects. You know what I mean? So I don't know, but we're gonna see. He said the goat has got to deal with Lenny Daniels first, and she's a tough lady. That's in December. No,
that's coming up.
Yeah, July 26th. 3 close fights, Taylor, and loses it. Sucks, man. I mean, it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
Christine, I know you're in the gym. I just wanted to have this show today.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Oh, yeah, no problem. God
I
damn
appreciate you. Thanks for all your patience. I got in town and I had to get right to work.
Yeah,
So.
she was busy. She was busy,
But I-
busy getting massage with the chefs and all that.
Ay, hombre. But I will see you.
You know
I will
what?
see you.
Next fight, your husband's there. I'm taking your husband out. How about that?
That's fine. Take him out.
I'm taking him out. That's it.
Take him out.
Next fight weekend, we're out, and I'm there.
Sounds good.
Casual stream tomorrow, Christine. I don't know what that means. To base the kid. That's Tuesday. I don't know.
I owe Base some money. I got you, Base. I got you.
Oh, that's why he was saying I don't take no whatever in my victory. I guess he picked Sugar Neeks.
He did. He did
Sugar
pick
good.
Sugar Neeks.
She's good.
She did. She did exactly what she needed to do. Absolutely.
On that note, Christine, I'm gonna salute you. We're out of here.
Thanks. Bye, guys.
Let me get some editing. We're out of here. Bye.